Peace, what it do? Channeling some energy from Chi-Town today, you know, we're representing. Gonna be making a Mick Jenkins type beat, that kind of like Saba, Kota the Friend. Gonna be aiming for like the older Mick Jenkins style, because the newer stuff is a bit more like, I'd say, experimental. This video is gonna be a short one today, but I kind of want to do a part 2 where I make a kind of Patreon type beat for him, similar to his Colors, his infamous Colors episode. Speaking of, if you want to check out a couple of my songs that I'm using samples in, I did a little mixtape last year where I put some like Kanye vocals on the top, you know, kind of like cooking soul type vibes.
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Let up the suicide doors. This is my life, homie. You decide yours.
Would recommend, check it out. Anyway, let's get back into this beat, and here we go. I started off with some chords. After listening to some Mick Jenkins, he's kind of going for those kind of like jazzy modes, you know, like a 2-5-1, a variation of the classic jazz progressions with some like clashing and things like that. So I started with a bit of a weird chord. It's this major minor chord, which isn't used a lot normally as a passing chord, so it kind of sounds a bit weird, dissonant to the ear. I wanted like a more interesting tone for my keys, so I've mixed the DX7 keys with a whirly and a stage to kind of give different tones that kind of come in and out. Next, I added just a quick top layer of a piano because I kind of wanted something a bit brighter to be doing like the top line. Next thing I did was the drums. Normally I leave this to last because it's almost like the main focus of the beat when you're kind of working with a melody, and then the drums are kind of like the thing people are more normally listening to, but here the drums is kind of like equally part of it. Wanted to know what swing I was going for. I played my kick on my keyboard as you would if you had like an MPC and you're hitting the sample pad to kind of give it a bit more swing. I put actually the swing on the channel rack up to 10%. I moved the snares forward a bit so they come in a bit earlier to even more push and pull that thing. I actually did 2 lots of hi-hats. I did one that's the classic 2-step, just keeping pace, and another one of a few more rolls just to add something different. And this is what this all sounds like together. I'll tell you what, the secret to the bounce on this, there's a little hi-hat I've got here, kind of like a counter snare as you would on or like a ghost note. Is a little bit of then it was time to do the bass, and I was just like, I'm not looking forward to this, because at the time I was like, I knew these chords are nasty, and making like a good bass line at the best of times is kind of like, it's tough. So I put together this bass line. I'm going to play it with the drums because it makes sense in that context. As you probably heard in that clip, I did another variation of the chords where I sort of opened up the chords a little bit and played the notes a bit more strummed and sporadic. And to go along with that, I did another key section where I played a melody over the top, this sort of like these like ear candy-esque notes, and then I brought in a synth. I'm gonna play all these bits together, but I will show on the screen what each bit consisted of. Playing it through, I was like, still missing a little something, and I've been trying to get more guitar into my beats because that is my main instrument. I feel like I'm not utilizing it enough. So here, all I did was play a little pattern where I'm essentially playing the 6th chord in the key, and it kind of, you can play these notes at any point in the progression because they're always in key. So that kind of like roots the song more in like a tonal area, so like it all comes together a bit more. And that's pretty much the beat after a bit of arranging and whatnot. And if you want a part 2 where I do another Mick Jenkins, Saba, Kota friend type beat, but with samples and a K-Tronada kind of drum vibe to it, let me know. Also, if you've got like melody packs, preset banks, sample packs, you want to share some acapellas, share some beats, you want to work together, do whatever, email me, because I'm always interested in kind of getting to know more people on here and work with other people and do some shit, just like make some music, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. If you want to like and subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, take it easy until next time.
Downtown on my hotline, it don't blink much. Seen songs like Tubman, Young Stephen Morris, I ain't seen much. Just a couple motherfuckers trying to break the culture, tell the vultures I don't need lunch. It's like Morse code, gotta be in touch to communicate it to the people. Love heals all, best get your immunization at THC. So we smoking in here like we fumigate for the fuck boys. Too much truth in me, I don't trust niggas. I ain't preaching at you, I don't touch boys. Walk the back and treat me like a bus boy. I don't need tips, you can see mines. Rap genius, you can read minds in between lines. Yeah, they act genius, but the way society is set up, almost like they read minds. You heard alchemy, boy, I'm Magneto, they can't read minds. Niggas bark loud, talking revolution. When the waves come, they turn feline. I've been turning tricks in the coldest part of the deepest water like a sea lion. You can see why. For the situation, shout out to my blood. It's a situation. Won't win it, litigation. All we ask is ventilation. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. When the real holds you down, you're supposed to try to ride. When the real holds you down, you're supposed to try to ride. That don't sound right. Just wait 1 second, that don't sound right.